Deadpool 2 is a sequel to the hugely successful original Deadpool film, a film that uniquely combined great comic book action and gore along with some very original comedy, very meta, fourth wall breaking comedy, and all of that was done on an R-rated level, so it was very original, a big surprise to movie fans and a huge success. The original Deadpool actually ended up in my top 10 movies for that year. I thought they did a great job in bringing this fun and unique comic book character to life on the big screen, and of course, I was very much looking forward to this sequel. The plot for Deadpool 2 is very Terminator-esque, where a soldier from the future named Cable time travels to present day in order to kill a young boy who has superpowers so that he won't grow up to be a murderous villain that he is in Cable's timeline. Deadpool takes it upon himself to protect this young boy from Cable. As I said, I'm a huge fan of the original film, so I expected the sequel to take those successful elements from the first movie and expand on them and bring new depth to the story and the characters. And I didn't really feel that this film accomplished that. The humor is still great. It's very meta. He breaks the fourth wall many times, speaking directly to the camera, and that's part of the fun that we all have with the Deadpool movies. So that's still there. I just didn't feel that this movie took Deadpool to another level. The introduction of the popular character Cable was supposed to breathe new life into this film series, but Josh Brolin didn't have that presence that he showed as Thanos in the Avengers movie. He was just kind of there, and ultimately the character Cable in this film didn't have much presence, didn't really matter, and just wasn't really a great addition to the series, and just kind of shoehorned in there kind of as fan service. There are some moments where he has some great banter with Deadpool, but overall his addition to the film universe didn't really do much for me. As for the humor, as I mentioned, it's still a very funny movie, but there was nothing really groundbreaking this time around. It was just kind of more of the same, a lot of pop culture references, fourth wall breaking and all that, which I really did enjoy. But I was hoping that the film could bring something more, something new, something original this time around, and just didn't feel that sense of like, wow, this time. The writing this time around is just not as sharp. The tone is a lot darker than it was in the original film, so I don't know if that quite worked for this movie. And the pacing was a little off as well, I thought. So the film is just kind of all over the place. I didn't really feel this film really gaining that momentum that the first one did. It was just kind of like a series of scenes just kind of put together and no real flow between them. But all that being said, I know I'm sounding really negative here, but Deadpool 2 is still a fun film. I thought the introduction of Domino was great. The actress does a really good job in portraying that character. And there's still a lot of laughs to be had. The action is still fun to watch. It just didn't raise the bar over the first film for me. But I did have a lot of fun with this film, and I'm sure you will too. I was just hoping for a little bit more. So for me, Deadpool 2 gets a 7 out of 10. Thanks so much for watching my review. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel too as well. Thanks.